So this is my buddy Jeff. He's a customer here at the Finer Details, and they built his crazy monster CUDA here. And he's gonna tell us a few details on the car, and then we're just gonna chat for a minute about your experience here at the shop.
Sure, so basically we kind of went with pretty much stock, but just a little bit more than stock. Obviously the 572 all aluminum HEMI, the blower put on top, but we wanted to settle down a little bit with the steely wheels, but we took them with black chrome.
Yeah.
So it gives it a nice little stock touch, but that's just a little bit better. We took two steelies, welded them together. Somehow had that black chrome on the back. Went with a Tramic 6-speed. Just a little bit of tunnel work, but they managed to knock it out pretty good. Went with the original 71 leather interior, and just did a gray rib around the seat to kind of match it as the original.
I like that, and it matches your Ghost.
Yep,
billboard.
that's the whole purpose of that, was to match that when the window's down with the billboard, to kind of give it an offset, because you don't see either one of them, but once you notice them, then they both appear pretty good.
Exactly. Yep.
Obviously the Ghost billboard is the highlight pretty much, besides the motor of the car.
No kidding.
Jay over here at Finer Details, he kind of come up with that idea of painting it on, so there's no line, you can't see any line in it.
That's all painted on. That is not a decal, it's not vinyl, nothing. That's paint. Automotive paint.
Yeah, very good. On the hood, we also went with the 572 on the hood as the Ghost stripe painted on also.
That is cool, look at that, see it?
Just to give it a little Mopar touch.
I like that.
So, on the engine compartment, the custom built hood, Jay took the standard steel hood, this is all steel work, and made it about 1.25 inches thick. So it gives it the appearance of the original hood, but doesn't have the ugly, stock
supports and all that, the holes
in and around it.
That is a lot different looking than the stock CUDA hood. I mean, this is incredible that that's all metal work.
That's all steel work, yeah.
Not fiberglass.
Jay did all steel work on it.
Wow.
Further things he did with the engine compartment, down here your frame connects here. We rounded it off, smoothed it off, so it's not ugly like an original frame. He smoothed all the way back. He got rid of any kind of welds. Any welds that were on here were welded back, top and bottom, and smoothed out. The firewall got rid of a lot of the ugliness on the firewall. All the wiring is hidden within the fenders.
Yeah, usually you'll see wiring harnesses.
All the wiring, the batteries in the back.
You know,
all the wiring's hidden. You can't see it. Obviously, it's polished block, polished heads. The Indy cylinder heads, 572, and then we went with the black chrome around the valve cover, and then on the face of the valve cover, Jay took the gray, as like on the billboard, around it, and then put the face of it black, and then put the HEMI inside the
I just noticed that's black chrome here,
it's black chrome, and then
black on top. Oh, that's cool.
That was another idea for Jay.
And this was built by, is it Gunderman
Performance by Scott Gunderman, yep. He's retired now.
Oh, really?
I think this did him in.
It's one of his last motors.
Yes, it was.
Wow.
Definitely a one-off.
Damn. It is crazy. I saw this thing on the engine stand all the time. I'm like, my God, look at that motor.
Another little touch we did, we put the panheads, these are black chrome panhead bolts instead of the standard machine bolts.
Fender bolts,
Anything that was black, it was bolted down, went with black chrome.
Billet hinges.
Billet hinges. Anything that was chrome we used chrome ARP bolts.
Man, it's beautiful.
We did a little touch with obviously the Mopar M on the radiator, and then the Penn stars on top of the breather cap.
And this is what, estimated like 1,200 horsepower?
Yeah, around 12, detuned. If we want to make it non-streetable, we can push a lot more out of it.
Wow. I'd say that's,
I think we're good.
I'd say that's plenty.
We're plenty at 12. We're too many tickets.
Wow.
There's a lot of custom work inside the car, underneath the car. We put QA1 tubular front suspension, and in the back was the Caltrac suspension.
Right.
Underneath the car, any welds, anything that was the panels, the floorboards that were lapped together, Jay welded them from top to bottom and smoothed them out. So the whole underneath the car has been smoothed out as nice as the top.
That's right. Every
weld,
seam and weld on this car is solid.
Yeah.
Usually,
trunk, anything.
So if you took an old CUDA and you'd shake it and kind of you'd hear it squeaking and stuff. Yeah. This thing is solid as a rock. I remember when it was all in primer. I grabbed that thing. I go, holy cow! Yeah. It is solid. Every
couple hundred pounds of weld wire.
Obviously, they didn't weld the doors and the trunk shut, but every other seam and it's all welded solid. That is crazy. You know how much time that took?
We just did just a simple custom trunk in it, nothing bizarre.
Yeah, nice and clean.
Just with the Pentastar, just yep, throw a cooler in. That was it. Batteries tucked in the back.
Looks good.
It's
no fake nitrous bottle.
No. They have a real.
You don't need it.
No. But we just went with just a little above stock. All the chrome, stainless around the car has been dipped in chrome.
Has it really? I didn't know that.
This is all chrome. That's all chrome instead of stainless. Yeah.
Oh man, I had no clue.
Yeah, we chromed all of it.
Wow.
When we had the bumpers re-chromed.
That is amazing.
That's actually not stainless. That's stainless has been.
I could tell now. Now looking at it, wow.
We've had people tell me where we get that stainless. I said, well, you could dip it first.
Dude, that is that's amazing. I could tell a big difference looking at that.
Yeah, this is all chrome. All that. That's chrome.
That is cool.
Just one of them.
That had to be
subtleties.
A little pricey little addition to this car.
Yeah, I just went with it.
Damn.
With the rest of it.
It's amazing.
There's a lot to look at that you don't notice. Jay, say on the fender wells, rear quarters, he rolled these up. Obviously, a lot of people will, but that way it smooths transaction.
I wish I rolled mine.
Tuck them up.
I should have done it.
There's just a lot of custom work done to it that you will never notice, like the rear valves that you showed.
Yep, exactly.
And then all the underneath. So all the underneath of the welds. So when we have this on mirrors at the Autoramas and World of Wheels, you really see the underneath side of it.
I'll show you guys at the last show I was at where this was at World of Wheels. You could see the whole bottom. It's beautiful. So what was your, I know you dealt with other shops in the past you weren't too happy about?
So we had one other shop. They had it for a year. Didn't do much anything to it. I called Justin and Jay. They came, they picked the car up, taking the car, going through it, they found a lot of rust that was covered up. And this was not going to be one of them kind of cars. It was going to be just a daily driver. So they went through, checked everything, squared it back up. It was not even square. We basically brought it to him as a shell.
I remember.
And it was just, there was no rear quarters on. There was a floor pan, the top, the cowl. It was basically a shell. And they did a hell of a job. I think we've been 3 years here.
Right.
And 1 year at the other place, and all they got done was just the rear quarters.
This was a major build.
Yeah, it was not just a paint and
regular stock restoration is about a year or so. This was
3 years, I believe, on this.
So much custom work, it was crazy. Jeff, it's wicked. I mean, I was here from the start watching this thing get built.
Yeah.
And what do you think of the final result?
Came out damn good.
Yeah.
It was kind of a collaboration of my ideas and Jay's input.
Totally.
So they definitely can do more than just a NOS.
Right. They produce killer stock, concourse restorations here, but they can also do badass customs. And this thing, do you know I still haven't heard this thing run yet?
Started.
I can't wait to hear it.
Started.
Really?
Started.
You start. Oh, are you clean?
Are
you dirty?
I'll hold your camera. You started.
Are you dirty?
Probably. Close the hood.
You gotta close the hood? Okay.
I would.
So they'll slam down.
You're on the wrong end of the car.
Ignition, bay 1. Turn it on the monster.
You definitely gotta wait for the carburetor to fill up.
wicked, man. Little baby Hemi.
We could have added
You would have gone bigger.
cubic inch to it, but
Pull up next to someone on the street with this, they're gonna, what the hell is that? Shaking the ground.